Hello, dividend executives. Welcome back. The stock market is open. So you already know, like we do each and every single week, we are buying stocks, we are adding assets to the portfolio, and we're taking a look at how this month is going so far in the dividend only portfolio. It is the month of May if you're watching this on launch day, and we're getting close to the end, and we're stacking up pretty nice. I think it's going to be a record-breaking month, just looking at the numbers, looking at the dividends that are going to be coming in this Friday to end the month of May, and we're looking really good when it comes to our annual goals as well. So I made this graphic. Sometimes I just like the clean picture of where our money's coming from, how much we're getting paid, where we're stacking compared to last month, and obviously always tracking the growth trajectory and how we are moving the needle each and every single month as we add new money, as we reinvest all our premiums, as we sell a little bit of options to generate a little bit of extra cash in the account, and we just continue to stack, right? If you guys are new here, I am trying to build a dividend-only portfolio that will someday pay my mortgage or somewhere around $5,000 a month. That's the goal. We're going to get there in the next 5 to 10 years at a maximum as I continue to add more cash and I continue to reinvest all the premiums. The snowball gets bigger and bigger, and we started this account at $0. We have just taken it on the easy road, and what I mean by that is we just deposit new money each and every single week. We reinvest everything. We have taken zero withdrawals out of the account, and we just slowly stack this baby up. So let's look at the dividends. We have BITO coming in at $108, which that one will not be coming in next month because we have sold our shares. Bitcoin is on an absolute ripper. I think it's trading around about $110,000 right now. And I told you guys on the last pullback, once we got well above our cost basis, we were going to let our shares go via cover to call, and we were going to de-risk a lot of our crypto plays. Crypto could go absolutely crazy from here, but as we get further and further into the cycle, the risk reward for me on a dividend portfolio is just not there. And so we've been letting go some of our crypto plays. BITO is one of them. We let CONL go as well across our entire portfolio. Sold about 3,000 shares of CONL, which is just a leveraged ETF on Coinbase. And then everything else we're keeping. So BITO is going to be gone, but we collected a nice $108. CONY, we're keeping that one, $65 this month. JEPQ 24, which has slowly been rising. msty, a massive $237 payout, and we're getting closer and closer to house money on that one. TSLY coming in at 76, which is better than last month. YMAX at 266. QDTE at 165, rdte at 150, XDTE at 171, and TSW at 45. So we have some monthly payers in here. We have some weekly payers. All the ones on the right are going to pay us every single week. All the ones on the left, for the most part, all the ones on the left pay us every single month, right? So $1,300 worth of dividend income so far in the month of May. And we have heavily reduced our margin debt as well over the last couple of weeks, selling 200 shares of CONL and 200 shares of BITO. We're looking really good there when it comes to that. We reduced almost about $10,000 there. So that's nice to see. So our payments will be going lower on that. And we're just stacking. So let's jump into the Robinhood. Let's take a look at some things. Let's look at the payments that are going to be coming in this week and where the balance is sitting as of right now. But first and foremost, full transparency as always. No fluff in the numbers. Well, I'm not sure. Let me just quit that. Robinhood, pull it back up here. There we go. All right, let's come here and let's go to the history. Let's go to the individual and let's go to the dividends. So no fluff in the numbers as always. These are the payouts that we're getting each and every single week. TSW at 16.13. YMAX came in at 95.50. You can see on the top two, those are not reinvested, so we get that cash back to us. XDT reinvested at the 49.78. QDT reinvested at the 42.61. TSLY paid out to us, not reinvested, at $76. RDT at $49.35. And then TSW from last week at $13.82. So some nice dividends came in, couple $100 like we get each and every single week. The four pillars continuing to pay out as they do every single week. And we're just stacking. So we're at $39,000 in the account as of right now. For the week, we're basically flat. For the month, up 23%. Year to date, really just flat, so that's nice to see. Probably we're trading right around what SPY is in this account, which is good. That means the volatility is where I want it to be. Yeah, we're like literally on par with SPY. So that's good to see. And then up 23% for the year. And then all time since we started this account, we are up $9,000 or 30%. So not too bad for just a regular dividend portfolio where we do a little bit of extra sauce on the side. But that's where we're sitting. So up 30% on this portfolio so far. So an extra $9,000. And then we have buying power of 14,235. We have some puts on the table. I took some super safe delta puts on MSTX. Which is leveraged of MicroStrategy, right? So we took it, it's just $20 credit there. That's going to expire worthless tomorrow. I don't see MSTX going from 43 down to 27 in one day. I mean, if it is, then I'm taking those shares all day until Sunday. So that's where we're sitting on that. That'll expire worthless tomorrow. We'll keep the $20 there. And then BITO, the 20.5 puts. BITO is trading around $23 right now. So that'll expire worthless, and we will keep the entire $13 there. So nice $33 worth of options income there just on top. We take that money and we reinvest it into some of our long holds, right? So what are we buying today? Well, it's kind of the same story to what we've been buying lately, right? But this one today, we are going to be buying some more JEPQ. Our average, we have 42.24 shares, average cost of $49.41. We are up 5% on the position, plus we've collected a truckload of premium. But for this one, we're just going to be buying some more. We're going to come in here. We're going to buy, excuse me, and we're going to buy 2 shares. So it's going to cost us $104.50. And we're just slowly stacking this one. This one doesn't pay a whole bunch of dividends, but I do like the risk reward here, as it pays out a nice dividend, and it also has held up that share appreciation. If we look at the 1 year, we're down 3.86 on the shares. But that being said, we have had a massive pullback in QQQ, and we have collected a truckload of dividends here. So to be up on shares, it's holding up the NAV, and to continue to print out those dividend payments, we got $24 this month, is nice to see. So that's where we're sitting when it comes to JEPQ. That's a purchase we're going to be making this week. So stacking the bags a little bit higher there. Excuse me. And boom, just like that, we made our purchase. I want to go over a couple of the dividends that are coming in. First and foremost, we're going to be going over to YMAX, right? You guys know I have a lot of YMAX in the portfolio. Throw them a like. PLTY just broke the internet. $7 per share. I cannot believe that. It's absolutely mind-blowing to see a payout like that. I know PLTR has been just crazy volatility train, but wow, $7 dividend payout. So if you have that, congratulations, you just collected it, and the payouts are coming in. The next one on the list is NVDY. You guys know we own 100 shares here, $1.62 a share. Absolutely awesome payment here. The average, I believe, since inception is about $1.22. So to see $1.62, great to see this one bounce back. We're getting closer and closer to having complete house money on NVDY. And so this is going to get us even closer. I think this will get us within probably about the 5-month range to where we have 100% paid off our initial investment. And then every payout from there is just gravy. So that's where we're sitting on that. And then a pretty decent payout on YMAX at $18 or 18.6 cents. A little bit below the 19 and some change payout last week, but still this is going to be around a $90 payout for our 500 shares of YMAX. So that's the Yield Max news. And then let me just jump to the Roundhill news here real quick, so we can look at those payouts. So let me just come down here. All right. So these aren't great, but they're not bad as well. QDT coming in super low. So XDT at 21 cents, QDT at 17 cents, rdte at 24 cents, and then YBTC at 51 cents. Not bad, not great. But at the end of the day, these suckers just keep paying. We have obviously these 3 DTEs, and between that and YMAX, we're averaging a nice $200 to $250 every single week between those. So it's nice to see that. I want to jump into the spreadsheet so you can see the full picture of how we're sitting and what we're doing for the month. So last month we did 1386. This month in May, we're already at 1311. We have another couple of payments coming this week, and I want to go over those real quick. So we just talked about NVDY, $1.62. So that's going to be $162 coming in dividends. YMAX at 18.6 cents. That's $93 coming in. And then between the other DTEs, we got about another 150-ish. So between all of those, we have $392 still coming this Friday. And that's just going to boost where we're at, right? So you take that 1,300 plus another, 400. We're talking about $1,700 with the dividend income. Our highest so far since the inception of this portfolio is 1,639. So we have ourselves a record-breaking month. We are building, we are stacking, and my gosh, $1,700 worth of passive dividend income. I didn't lift a single finger. I bought all these shares, and they just keep paying me each and every single week. So I love to see this. Super motivating, and for the first time, we have smashed our goal of the $1,618. And so this 81% you see in May, we are going to hit that, and we'll recap it at the end of the month. But my gosh, it's awesome, it's motivating, and it's cool to see that we are now on average getting paid $2 an hour every hour, 24 hours a day, 52 weeks a year in passive dividend income. Gets me so stoked, and I love making these videos, and I hope you guys love looking at your numbers and stacking that passive income, because it's sure motivating to get paid while you sleep, paid while you work, paid while you're at the beach, paid all the time. And we're just starting, and this is going to get crazy, especially over the next 5 to 10 years. I'm just going to keep pumping money into this each and every single week. I'm not stopping, and I'm taking this thing to a couple $100,000, and you're going to see it here each and every single week. So that's where we're at, $16,617 worth of total dividend income. And 42% of it came from Yield Max, 13% from other, 37% from Round Hill. And this is how we're stacking. You guys know the momentum that we're building here, and I hope that your portfolios are building this momentum as well. 2023 is in the white, 2024 is in the blue, 2025 is in the green. It's building, and it's building fast, and it's going to continue to build. So that's where we're sitting there. When it comes to the weekly dividends, let me just give you the quick recap here. So 4 weeks, we are on QDTE, we're below the all-time average. XDTE, we're above the all-time average. And then rdte, we're below the all-time average of about by 4 cents there. So that's where we're sitting. XDTE is the only one that's really been doing awesome, but we've seen SPY have a really nice bounce back, and the premiums have been nice on the call side. And so I'm not shocked to see that one is coming in well. And so far as our total return, 8%. 8.17% total return so far on QDTE, XDTE 6%, rdte we're breaking even at the 0.76%, and then YMAX at the 4.21. On the YMAX picture, you can see we are not reinvesting the dividends anymore. So we hit that 500 share count goal after 30 weeks of investing, and then now we're just on payback mode. And what I mean by payback mode is now I want all my initial capital back. So every single week, I'm collecting a dividend. That dividend is paying how much I initially invested into it. As of right now, we have about $8,000 left to go. And then after this week's payout, we will jump into the $7,000 range. So it seems like a long way to go. But if we can keep collecting this $60, $70, $80, $90 a week in dividend payouts, it's going to go pretty fast. Especially, obviously, if we reinvested, it would go even faster. But for now, we are not reinvesting. We're taping that capital, and we're putting it elsewhere, like we did this week at throwing it at JEPQ. The average, the total between the 4 funds is $237 this week, so a little bit down from last week, but we'll see how the following week comes. And how's the trend looking, right? YMAX, we're trending down on the dividend payouts. Excuse me. rdte, we're trending down. XDT, we're trending up. And then QDT, we're trending up as well. So, excuse me. Throat's a little clogged. Kids getting me sick as always. So that's where we're sitting. The 4 pillars are building like they continue to build each and every single week. The dividends are stacking up nicely. We should come in between these ones around that $900 figure as well. And you can just see these 4 pillars in the account are slowly but surely stacking. And the house money, I just want to go over this real quick. NVDY, we have 7.32 months left. Got that average of $1.22. We know we have the $1.67 coming in this week, and so we are going to pump this down to we're probably going to be closer to that 75% to payback, and we're looking really good. I mean, we've already collected $1,482. We spent a total of $378 on our 100 shares of NVDY, and it's going to get even less this week when we collect that $167 paycheck, and then slowly but surely we get closer to house money. So that's where we're sitting in the account as of right now. record-breaking month in the books. We passed $7,000 in dividend income for the month of for the year of 2025, and we're almost getting close to that halfway point for 2025. So I want to smash through it. It looks like we're going to be stacking over $8,000 coming into the halfway point, which puts us on pace for probably $16,000 to $17,000 of dividend income by the end of 2025 as things sit. So thanks everybody for checking in. Hopefully your portfolios are looking good. Hopefully you're stacking that dividend income. If you're not already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. I know I'm just a small YouTuber, and I just post this stuff to share my journey, just an average Joe at it, trying to make it financially free by the time I retire. So appreciate everybody as always. Don't forget to drop a like. Happy investing, and we'll catch you next time.